Om Shri Sai Ram. Previous class we have discussed about chemical reactions and equations and some of the basic science concepts like structure of atom. In structure of atom, mainly atom means it contains protons and neutrons, then electrons. Electrons, they revolve around the nucleus in different shells. Totally 4 shells: K shell, L shell, M shell and N shell. In every shell, it contains subshells. For example, S, P, D and F. These are the subshells. In subshells, S subshell which contains 2 electrons. So, maximum number of electron present in S subshell is 2. P subshell is 6. Then D subshell it is 10. Then F subshell it is 14. It is discussed in the previous class why it contains 2 electrons 6, 10 and 14. Now from this we can write the electronic configuration. Why this electronic configuration is required? To write the chemical equation. To write the molecular formula, the electronic configuration is required. So for the electronic configuration, there is one method, very simple method. It is just write 1s. What is 1s? 1 means first shell and it contains only one subshell, so 1s. It has only one subshell, it is s, so 1s. After that, second shell and subshell is S is the first subshell, then it has 2 subshells, the another subshell is P, so 2s and 2p. After that, third shell, it contains 3 subshells, 3s, 3p, then 3d, because S, P, D, these are the subshells. Third shell which has 3 subshells, S, P, D. After that, fourth shell which has 4 subshells, S, P, D, F. So 4s, 4p, 4d, then 4f. In the same way, just look at this. First shell, only one subshell. Second shell, 2 subshells. Third shell, 3 subshells. Fourth shell, 4 subshells. So 1, 2, 3, then 4. After that, 5s, 5p, 5d, 5f. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. After that, 3. That is 6s, 6p, 6d. Then 7s, 7p. Then 8s. What is the simple method? First write only one subshell and its subshell, shell and subshell. After that, second shell 2 subshells, third shell 3 subshells, fourth shell 4 subshells, then 4, then once again 3 and 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is the method. After that, draw on parallel lines like this. This is the parallel lines. This is the parallel. So this arrow mark which indicates the first is 1s, then 2s, then 2p, 3s, then 3p, 4s, 3d, 4p, 5s, 4d, 5p, 6s, 4f, 5d, 6p, 7s, 5f, 6d, 7p, 8s. Write down. So first is 1s. After 1s it is 2s, then 2p, then 3s. After that 3p, 4s, 3d, 4p and 5s and so on. So start from 1s, after that 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p, 4s, 3d, 4p, 5s, 4d, 5p, 6s, 4f, 5d, 6p, 7s, 5f, 6d, 7p, 8s. This is the order. Using this, we can write the electronic configuration. Why we have to write the electronic configuration? Our idea is to write the chemical equation of sodium chloride. How sodium and chlorine reacts each other. Sodium reacts with chlorine, it gives sodium chloride. What is the molecular formula of sodium chloride? So we requires the electronic configuration. Now write the electronic configuration. Sodium reacts with chlorine. So sodium means atomic symbol is Na. What is the atomic number of sodium. Atomic number of sodium is 11. Atomic number of sodium is 11. What do you mean by atomic number? Atomic number means total number of protons. Total number of proton is 11. The total number of protons always equal to total number of electrons. So, how many electrons are present in sodium? That is 11. So, 11 electrons are present in sodium. Using this, you write the electronic configuration. First write 1s. So, 1s. Not only s. S means it is a subshell. What is the maximum number of electron present in S subshell? It is 2. Because of this, S is 2. P means maximum number 6. D is 10. F is 14. So, what is the maximum number of electron present in S shell? It is 2. So, 1s2. 1s2. That 2 indicates the maximum number of electron present in S. After that 1s, then it comes 2s. 2s. Yes, S means subshell. What is the maximum number of electron present in S? It is also 2. So, write 2. Then 2p. Next is 2p. P means what is the maximum number of electron? 6. So, write 6. After 2p, that is 3s. Write 3s. What is the maximum number of electron present in S subshell? It is 2. Now, calculate what is the total number of electron present in this electronic configuration. Just count, add this. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 6, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. There is 12 electron present in sodium? No. Only 11 electrons are present in this sodium. So, this electronic configuration is wrong. What we have to do? 3s2, write it is 3s1. Write it as 3s1. Why 3s1? The maximum number of electron present in S is 2. The minimum, it must be 1. We can write it is 1 also, because only 11 electrons. How many electrons are present in sodium? Only 11. So, 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 6, 10, 10 plus 1 is 11. Now, it is correct. This is the electronic configuration. Using this electronic configuration, we can write the valency. We can find the valency of sodium. How to find the valency? For valency, we have to know the octet structure. What do you mean by octet structure? Every atom or element, it wants to get a octet structure in its outermost shell. When it gets the octet structure, it becomes stable. Stable means it does not react with any other elements. Therefore, it wants to get the octet structure. If it gets the octet structure, it becomes stable. It does not react with any other elements. So, every element wants to get the octet structure. Sodium. This is the first shell. Just look at this. First shell. Why it is first shell? Because first and only subshell, only one subshell. So, 1s is the first shell. Second shell. Why it is second shell? 2, 2. Second shell. Second shell contains two subshells, that is S and P, SP. So, 2s and 2p. This is the second shell. So, comma. Then, third shell, only 3 and S. This is the third. How many shells are present in sodium? 3 shells. This is the first shell, this is the second shell, this is the third shell. Now, tell me which one is the outermost shell in sodium? Yes, 3s1. This is the outermost shell. First shell, second shell and third shell. Which one is the outermost shell? 3s1 is the outermost shell. 3s1. So, sodium has 11 electrons. In its outermost shell, it contains only 1 electron. It wants to get the octet structure. Every element it wants to get the octet structure. So, only 1 electron. To get the octet structure, how many electrons it requires? 7 electrons are required. If it gets 7 electrons, it gains 7 electrons, then it gets the octet structure. Otherwise, another possibility is, if it lose 1 electron, just look at this. If lose this 1 electron, 3s1, it is cancelled. So, there is no third shell because 1 electron is loose. So, second shell, 2 plus 6, 8. So, it gets the octet structure. So, there is a two possibility. One is it gains 7 electron or it loses 1 electron. Which one is easier? Losing 1 electron is very easy. So, it loses 1 electron. therefore its valency is 1. Why it loses 1 electron? To get the octet structure, that is valency. So, there is two possibility. One is gaining 7 electron to get the octet structure, or losing 1 electron, then also it gets the octet structure. So, it loses 1 electron, therefore its valency is 1. Another one, chlorine. Chlorine, its atomic number is 17. What is the atomic number of chlorine is 17. Chlorine 17. Atomic number 17 means total number of proton is 17. What about electrons? Electrons, total number of electron present in chlorine, it is also 17. Now write the electronic configuration. First is 1s. Just look at this, 1s. S means 2 electron, 1s2. After that 2s, 2s2. Then 2p, 6. Why? P means maximum number of electron present in p subshell is 6. 2p, 6. Then 3s2. After that 3p. 3p means 6. Now count the electrons. 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 6, 10, 10 plus 2, 12, 12 plus 6 is 18. There is 18 elements, 18 electrons are present in chlorine? No. Only 17 electrons are present in this chlorine. So, is it correct? No. So, what we have to do? 3p6, this is the maximum number. If I write 5, now 17 electron, 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 6, 10, 10 plus 2, 12, 12 plus 5, 17. Yes, now is the electronic configuration of chlorine. From this, find the valency. How to find the valency? What is the method of finding valency? Valency, first shell, second shell and third shell. Look at the third shell. How many electrons are present in third shell? 7 electrons, 2 plus 5. This is the third shell, 3s2 and 3p5. These are the third shell, and s and p are the subshells. How many total electrons are present in this? 2 plus 5 is 7. 7. It want to get the octet structure. How many electrons it requires? 1 electron is required to get the octet structure. So, what is the valency? 2 plus 5 is 7. It want to get the octet structure. Octet structure means in its outermost shell it requires 8 electrons. Now it is 7 electrons. It contains 7 electrons. How many electrons it requires? 1 electron requires. So its valency is 1. Valency is 1. From this, write the molecular formula. Now the reaction between sodium and chlorine. How sodium and chlorine reacts? After the reaction between sodium and chlorine, it gives sodium chloride. So, sodium chloride is a molecule, it is a compound. What is the molecular formula of sodium chloride? For this, sodium chloride is a molecule, its molecular formula. How to write the molecular formula? First write sodium. Sodium, what is the valency of sodium? It is 1. Then, it reacts with chlorine. So, chlorine means atomic symbol is Cl. What is the valency of chlorine? It is also 1. It is also 1. Now, sodium and chlorine, right, together, because sodium reacts with chlorine, it gives sodium chloride. Sodium, it gets the valency of chlorine. That is, write the valency of chlorine for this sodium. That is, Na gets valency of chlorine. So, Na 1. Then, chlorine which gets the valency of sodium. What is the valency of sodium? 1. So, Cl1, or we can write it as NaCl. So, what is the molecular formula of sodium chloride? It is NaCl. Just interchange the valency. Interchange the valency, sodium and chlorine. Then we get the molecular formula NaCl. Therefore, sodium reacts with chlorine. Sodium means Na, chlorine means Cl2. After the reaction between these two, we get sodium chloride. Therefore, it is NaCl. It is not NaCl2. It is not NaCl3 because of this. Therefore, sodium reacts with chlorine. It gives sodium chloride, NaCl. Now, another element, magnesium. Its atomic number is 12. It means total number of proton present in magnesium is 12. What is the total number of electron present in magnesium? It is also 12, because total number of protons, it is equal to total number of electrons. So, number of electron present in magnesium is 12. From this, you can write the electronic configuration. First is 1s. So, write 1s. What is the total number of the maximum number of electron present in S? It is 2. So, 1s2. After that, 2s. So, 2s2. Then 2p6 because p is a subshell. It contains maximum number of electron is 6. So, 2p6. Then 3s2. Just count this. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 6, 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. So, now this is the electronic configuration. How many shells are there? First shell, second shell and third shell. How many electrons are present in the third shell? It is 2. It want to get the octet structure. Why? It want to get it become a stable element. So, it want to get the octet structure. How many electrons are required for to get the octet structure? Here it is 2. Octet structure means 8. 6 electron it requires. So, it gains 6 electron, or another option is if it lose 2 electrons, then it gets octet structure. If it lose 2 electron means there is no third shell, then it is 6 plus 2, 8. So, it gets the octet structure. So, there is 2 options. One is gains 6 electron or lose 2 electron. Which one is easier? To losing 2 electron is easier. So, it lose 2 electron. So, what is the valency? Yes, tell me. What is the valency? It lose 2 electrons. So, valency is 2. Now, magnesium. If magnesium reacts with chlorine, so magnesium and chlorine. Magnesium reacts with chlorine, it gives magnesium chloride. Magnesium chloride. What is the molecular formula of magnesium chloride? For this, write the molecular formula. There is a method of finding molecular formula of magnesium and chloride. Magnesium. What is the valency of magnesium? Magnesium is 2. What is the valency of chlorine? What is the valency of chlorine? Valency of chlorine is 1. So, 1. Now, write MgCl together because magnesium chloride. Magnesium reacts with chlorine, it gives magnesium chloride. So, MgCl. What is the atoms present magnesium? How many atoms of magnesium present in magnesium chloride? Write the valency of chlorine for this magnesium. So, Mg1. For chlorine, write the valency of magnesium. So, Cl gets the valency of chlorine, that is Cl2. So, Mg, or we can write like this, MgCl2. Or magnesium reacts with chlorine, it gives MgCl2. So, what is the molecular formula of magnesium chloride? MgCl2. Another, sodium reacts with chlorine, it gives NaCl. This is the difference. Both are chlorides, sodium chloride and magnesium chloride. But look at the molecular formula. Sodium chloride means NaCl, only chlorine, one chlorine atom. Magnesium chloride, MgCl2, 2 chlorine atoms. Why? What is the difference? These two. Magnesium chloride is MgCl2, sodium chloride is NaCl. Why this difference? Because of valency. Because of valency. This is the answer for why MgCl2, why it is NaCl. Can I write NaCl2? Now tell me. No. Can I write MgCl2 instead of MgCl2, MgCl3? No, because there is a reason, that is valency and electronic configuration. Now another thing, what is valence electron? There is any difference between valency and valence electron? Yes. Valency means it want to get the octet structure, how many electron it requires or it loses, that is valency. What about valence electron? Valence electron and valency both are different. Valence electron means the electrons are present in the outermost shell is called valence electron. For sodium, now tell me, what is the valence electron? The outermost shell, this is the outermost shell. What is the electron present in the outermost shell? Only one electron. So, valence electron also 1. Now, in this case, valency and valence electron both are equal. In chlorine, 17 electron, after the electronic configuration, we get valency is 1. Tell me, what is the valence electron? In outermost shell, how many electrons are present? 2 plus 5 is 7. So, valence electron is 7. What is the valence electron? 7. So, valence electron and valency both are different. It is not same. From this, there is a homework. Write the chemical equation for magnesium and oxygen. Chemical equation for reaction between magnesium and oxygen. Write the atomic number, then electronic configuration, valency. From this, write the molecular formula. After molecular formula, write the chemical equation. So, this is homework. In the next class, we can discuss how to balance the equation. Now, this magnesium reacts with chlorine, magnesium chloride. Then sodium reacts with chlorine, it becomes sodium chloride. It is not balanced. It is not a balanced equation. Next class, how we balance the different chemical equation. We will study in the next class. Sai Ram.